Welcome to We Don't Have Cookies. I'm your host, Jason Marshall. Thanks for downloading the show. This is going to be a quick episode, but don't worry, I'm going to have another one out on Thursday. I know Mama Kate will be on, but I'm not sure who else. I was planning on putting out a bonus episode this Thursday with her as a way to thank everybody for putting up with the weird schedule of the podcast lately. I'm hoping to have one or two other people on it, and possibly the people who were supposed to be on today's episode, so that bonus episode might be huge. We're all going to find out together because as of right now, I have no clue what is going on. But I wanted to let everybody know what's happening and talk about a few things that have to do with the podcast. I didn't play any intro music for today's episode because I'm changing the music soon. Probably the next episode or the first episode of September. I bought the license for 2 songs and I'm trying to decide which one I like the most. Both are very different. I was going to change the music on the 3-year anniversary episode, but I couldn't make up my mind soon enough for that to happen. I do want to thank Chris Doyle for helping me. He's the only one who has heard the songs, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to go with the one that he liked. I also got the license for another song for the martial law episodes, and you're going to absolutely love that one. I can't wait for you to hear it. Today was going to be a really fun show. I was planning on having Elena Davies from season 19 of Big Brother and Rhoda Young on the show. Both of them were up for it, but I've had a hard time getting in touch with them the last few days, so I'm going to dedicate this song to them, and hopefully I'll have them on the next episode. Here are the Arrogant Worms with She Doesn't Text Me Anymore.
We met online, had a good time. It seemed that all our dreams would align. She said she was mine, but now she doesn't text me anymore. We were BFFs, shared LOLs. We'd always sign off with LYKYAMY. She said she'd be our and then she didn't text me anymore. I thought that she was heaven sent until the accident that took all her messages away. Took a selfie on the water slide, her head hit the tube outside. Her hand got crushed, her phone got flushed, her voice has been taken away. And now she's gone, it seems so wrong. Our time together didn't seem so long, but I'll be strong, even though she doesn't text me anymore. Though she doesn't text me anymore.
Hi, this is the Australian comedian Monty Franklin. I'm going to be on the podcast next month, so check it out.
Needing help to remove any obstacles or challenges that might be holding you back from success in your business or personal life? Let me help you create a course of action that will take you to the next level personally and professionally with some bad life coaching. And remember, spend more hours on your smartphone.
Want to contact the show? Send an email to jason@wedon'thavecookies.com or call 929-266-9342 and leave a voicemail.
I haven't brought this up much recently, but we are almost in the middle of the months of Jason. For new listeners, the months of Jason are July, August, September, October, and November, because if you take the first letter of those months, it spells my name. The rest of the months of Jason are going to be great. September 30th is International Podcast Day. I'll be putting out a bonus episode on that day with all the international members of the We Don't Have Cookies family. But the rest of the month of September will be International Podcast Month here on the podcast. A hilarious comedian from New Zealand, Donna Brookbanks, has agreed to be on the show. Australian comedian Monty Franklin, who you heard during the break, he's toured with Rob Schneider, David Spade, and Adam Sandler. He will be here. And the return of martial law with Canadian Larry Woodstone of the Wood Enthusiast podcast. He'll be squaring off with England's own Choo Choo Stew. October's going to be lit too. There will be a Canadian Thanksgiving episode with all the members of the Wood Enthusiast podcast. Trevor Strong will be returning for that episode. The improv duo of Tracy Noland and Dwayne Melman will be back for the first time in over a year, and maybe one or two more others. I'll also be doing a Halloween episode where I talk to the people who did a paranormal investigation at my house to see if they found anything while they were here or if their recordings came up with anything, as well as talking to comedian and paranormal expert Karen Rontowski and her friend, comedian and animal communicator Sonia King. So that episode in particular is really going to be good. The rest of the month of October will be something I'm calling Crossover October, where I will be talking to people who have their own podcasts, and I will be guests on their podcast too. That's going to be a lot of fun, and I have some good guests lined up, and I think you'll like the podcast that I'm going to be doing guest appearances on too. The final month of the months of Jason will be something I'm calling Newvember, with nothing but brand new guests who've never been on the podcast before, and that's really going to be great. The only exception to the episodes with new guests will be the American Thanksgiving episode, where I'm going to have members of the podcast on that. I've been working really hard lately on giving you guys the best shows possible. Today might be the exception, but it was going to be great. Anyway, I hope you're enjoying them. If you are and you would like to help the podcast out, you can go to WeDon'tHaveCookies.com, click on the Get Involved tab. On that page, you'll see a lot of ways you can help out the show that are absolutely free and won't take up much time either. There's a donate button at the bottom of the homepage if you want to throw a couple of bucks my way. But the thing that I would really like most is for you guys to tell your friends, your family, your coworkers about the show. I don't have money for Facebook ads and stuff like that, so you helping me spread the word would help out a lot. I want to thank the Arrogant Worms for letting me play their music on the podcast, and I want to thank Dave Nelson from Comedy A Go-Go for the Bad Life Coach segment. I'll be back this Thursday with Mama Kate and who knows who else. I'll talk to you then.